I'm shutting the water off.
Okay.
Is that right? You don't need to go
so.
potty or anything.
How long is it going to be?
I don't know. We'll see. You need to come up, though. I need to borrow you.
All right.
And I just realized that needs to be moved, which I don't know how I'm going to do that. It looks like it's threaded in back there or something, so I'm going to have to take a picture of it and maybe have James or Eric look at it and see what my options are. I'm probably going to have to open up that wall and get in there and kind of finagle that, but it is what it is.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Like, give me 5.
Okay. No, like 3.
All right.
Okay, I bought this today. This is a snap-on fitting because I don't know if I've talked about this or not, but the vanity comes all the way to like right here. So this valve is in my way. So I need this valve to be over there. So I talked to Jamie and I talked to Eric. I talked to my brother Jake, who's a plumber, works for a plumber up in Illinois. And I said, can this thing just turn? And it was kind of I don't know, because these are compression fittings. But I'll tell you what, it turns pretty easy. So I don't know if that's what that's going to do. So what we're going to do, Steph, is I have the water shut off right now. Is I'm going to go downstairs and turn the water on.
Okay.
First, I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn it. Just like that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm going to go downstairs and turn the water on. And if this starts shooting water out, you're going to let me know. You're going to let me know. All right. So we need to get a couple phones because you need a film and we need 2 phones. So you have your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll get Rowan's phone too. Okay, so you're going to film this. And then I'm going to go down and turn the water on and see if it shoots out.
All right, so if it does shoot out, that's going to be clean water coming out of there, right?
Oh, yeah. That's just water.
So I'm just going to get wet.
Yeah, it's not toilet water.
Okay, so I can film, but I've got 2 phones in my hand, so what if the water starts pouring out? Which one do I drop?
I'm going to shut the water off. You have nothing to do about the water. Get in close so I can see. All right, you ready?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Here we go.
I can hear it. Okay, nothing's pouring out yet. Is that a good sign?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's all pressurized yet because it's all the way down in the basement, so just hang tight. I'm going to get some air out of this system down here. I'm pressurized up here. All right, I think we might be all right. Okay, don't move. Stay right there.
Okay.
Good news is it seems to not be leaking, which is a good thing. The bad thing is that I bought a new line and I didn't even, it was right by the toilet stuff. It said supply line, so I grabbed it. And this is for a freaking faucet.
Ellis.
So actually, I'm going to need it probably anyways for when I put these in, because I got to put one up over here, one up over here. So I'll probably end up using it anyways, but it's not the right one, so it doesn't work. But let's look at our number again. So remember, our vanity is 60.5 inches. Wow! That's just barely going to fit. But I think there's a little play here. Not much. Oh gosh. So the vanity is going to pretty much be right there. But it is what it is. It'll hide it. So now what I need to do is I need to fix this drywall repair. I bought some drywall from Lowe's. I'm just going to cut this out. I'll put a couple scabs back here. And then just put a piece in there and caulk it up.
Scabs?
Yeah, that's what you put back here. You put a piece of wood back here and you screw it this way. And then you screw it through your drywall and it holds it in place. Because if not, the piece would just go right in. It has to go against something. Wow. Wow, that was bad. That was terrible. That was not good at all. But I got it good enough. And I'm just going to let that harden overnight. I'll put another coat on it tomorrow. Let it harden, and then I'll sand it down and paint it, and it'll be wonderful. So I don't think we ever painted this room. And then something happened to the ceiling. I don't know if it was, we have a cleaning crew that comes every once in a while and cleans up here. They might have tried to do some dusting. And I think because the kids take such long showers is that there's getting some mildew on the ceiling. So I think I need to put a dehumidifier up here somewhere. And I think I need to paint this room. I really don't want to, but everything's gonna look so nice, and then this room looks like total jack. So I have the same color that I painted Steph and I's bedroom, so I think I'm gonna go to the store and get some kills. I'm gonna roll some kills on this, and then I'll put some ceiling white on that, and then I'll put a coat of good gray on this, and paint the white, and then I'll do white baseboards. So I think if I'm gonna do it, I need to just do it right. I mean, there's no use in making it look nice and then having the rest of the room look like crap. Day 3 in the books. It's actually just a couple hours after work, but I got the kills on the ceiling. I got the kills yesterday, so I painted the ceiling white today. I cut in and got a coat of gray on the whole entire thing. I got the baseboard, or the door jambs all cut up so that my floor will slide underneath that. And I also had the same problem I had downstairs here, is that transition piece was a little high, so I just had to take the planer and then take the chisel and chisel it out of there so that the transition, because I'm going to go straight from here, floor this way, go, and it's going to go out into this room, and it's going to go a long ways, and it's going to go into both the kids' bedrooms. I got I got the vent on, some outlet covers on, and I got new doorknob, so that's good to go. I got a bunch of parts tonight at Lowe's. It took me forever and ever to figure out how to make that into 2 sinks. And I think I got it. So I'm going to actually put this together how I think it's going to go, just to see it in my brain, to see if it's going to work. So it's going to be something like that, but that's not going to work because I don't think this is far enough apart, and this piece going into there is not right. So I don't know, and obviously that would slide in farther there, but so I think I'm like 27 and a half off the ground. I'm gonna go out to the thing and to the garage and see how that plays out. About 27 off there and 16 apart, and I'll see if it's even remotely close. And then what I'll do is I'll probably just take a picture of this thing and go back to Lowe's, because I knew I didn't have the right parts. I knew it for sure, but I think I'm close. I think I can make it work. So I have a lot of parts here, but I think I got it. I was doing it before. I was doing one P-trap and then split it out this way. But I think what I'm going to do is I've been watching some YouTube, I won't lie, but I think I do one P-trap per side and then tee it into that. So I think I have the right parts. I just need another P-trap, and I just need to modify this a little bit to get to where I need. But I think that's going to be the right height, the right distance off the wall, and I think everything's going to work perfect there. So I need another P-trap, and then I need some tees for the water supplies. I need to tee off one to that one to that one. So, okay, I feel much better now because I was getting really frustrated that I wasted all this money and I didn't even need it, but I think I got it. Okay, so day four, what did we do today? We got that moved or turned, got that spackled, and I figured out this. That's it. That's all I did. But it is after work, and I did go to Lowe's right after work, so it's like 8:30 already. I'm trying to go to bed, and then I'm going to go back at it tomorrow. So,
Did you get a new toy today?
yeah, I did. Got the Jackery Explorer 2000 Plus and the Jackery Battery Pack 2000 Plus.
So what does it do?
I don't even know. Let me introduce to you the Jackery 2000 Explorer Plus solar generator, your ultimate home backup power solution. Jackery has been the leader in portable clean energy solutions since 2012. It's brought its battery and solar power generator technology to millions of outdoor enthusiasts and explorers across the world. So we live in the mountains in western North Carolina, and we lose power all the time. And the crazy thing is that we lose it for no reason. It'll just go off. I'm not sure why. So this Jackery solar generator is phenomenal for us. It's super equipped. Let's go over it real quick. I got one DC 12 volt 10 amp plug in here, maybe for some like backup flashlights. I got two USB and two USB-C plugs here. Kids are charging their phones, their iPads. I'm charging my Mac. Got to keep up on that editing. I got four AC 120 volt 20 amp plugins here. I'm talking about refrigerators, fans, all that. And this thing is pushing 3,000 to 6,000 watts of power. So I'm running all those appliances at the same time. And it's also got a 30 amp plug here. Some of your larger appliances, This thing is phenomenal. So if the power goes out in my home, I'm going to be ready. Let's see. I got my refrigerator. I got some headphones charging. I got my Mac charging. I got my iPad charging. I'm making some coffee. And I got a fan. I don't know what else I could need. I think I'm all set. So Jackery is all about green energy. So this baby is equipped with a rapid solar recharge. It reaches full power in less than 2 hours, making sure that your home stays operational during any outages. So this Jackery does come with other options for charging. You have your standard AC plug-in. You just plug it into your wall and charge it that way. Also has this 12-volt car charger where you can actually charge it from your car, which makes it super convenient. Another cool thing about this Jackery Explorer 2000 is that you can actually hook up backup battery packs to it. With this expansion line, you can hook up 10 of these battery packs to the Explorer to meet the capacity needs for larger users. And this thing can also be charged with your AC plug right into your wall, or actually charging your car as well. And right now, Jackery's got some mega deals going on. Enjoy discounts up to 50% off until July 23rd. Plus, use my exclusive discount code to save an additional 5%. You can check out these awesome Jackery products on their official store or on their Amazon store. I have links in the description. Again, thanks to Jackery for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to some action. I guess I'm to the point where I can unbox this thing and maybe get upstairs. I did the floors, and I think I just want to get it up there before I pull any measurements. I just want to make sure how it sits on the floor before I go cutting out that back for the piping. I want to make sure that it's where it needs to go and everything looks all right before I just start cutting this thing. So I'm going to unbox it and get Rowan to help me bring it upstairs. We'll kind of put it in place a little bit, and just so I can visually, I'm a visual guy, see what's going on. Okay, the vanity's in here, but it's not in because remember, I need to cut that there. So I got to cut some of that out. I just don't know how far to cut it in. I don't want to cut more than I have to. So let me put the faucets in and see what that will look like. So I put this top drain in, which is really easy, and it's got a lot of pipe coming down, and this is my P-trap. And as you can see, I can't find my torpedo level, but that is super close to draining not the right way. And this actually looks like it's puckered up too. So I think I need to get this up higher. So I think what I can do is, I think I'm gonna need 2 hands here, but I think I have, there's some extra pipe in there. What I'll do is I'll cut it off a little bit and then slide all that up and see if I can get this to. Okay, so I cut that off and I got that pulled up as tight as I can get there. You can definitely see now, or you maybe not be able to see, but it definitely feels like it's pitching downhill now. I put the big level on it from the bottom to the bottom, and it was definitely pitching downhill. So now what I need to do is I need to figure out where this is going to be and how far I need that cut in. Like I said, I got my P-trap up high enough. So I got my P-trap and I got this piece. And then I need to get to this. And I pulled a number from here to like the end of this. And it's like right at 7 inches from the outside. So from the outside to here is like 8 inches. So this thing can be, you know, finagled. You can turn it around and I can make it go longer. So I think as far as cutting this out, I think I'm just going to go just enough to give myself enough room to move and do some stuff. But I think I'm going to go 8.5. 8.5 inches in. And these water pipes are going to end up going on each side of this, so that doesn't worry about it. I just need to worry about this. So I'm going to go, say, 20.5 to 24.5. So I'm going to go up 20.5, 24.5. I'm going to make some marks, and I'm going to cut that out. So you sure you like this vanity? Because once I do this, there's no return. There's no return to the vanity.
It's unboxed. It's upstairs. It's staying.
Nice. See, that's why I love Stephanie. There could be scratches on it. There could be some things wrong with it, but she's like, you know what? It's here. It's perfect. It's better than what we had. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm just looking at this. I'm trying to cut as little of this out as possible. If I do the P-trap backwards, like that and over, I'm minimizing how much I have to take out. And then this thing is actually, so say that's much is going in. So it's going in that far. So it's going in like 1 3/4 inches. So if I took this off and I cut some of this off, I could maybe get it to even go in farther. Now, is that going to get in the way of my water line? I think there's enough play there. So I might cut some of this one off to stick it in farther. I think the farther in it goes, the better off I am as not as cutting much of this out. So now I think I can get away with 7 inches. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to this mark, to that mark. And then I'm going to go 7 inches. I'm kind of backwards here. I'm going to do it on this side. 7 inches. 7 inches. Okay. So I'm going to go here. All right, jigsaw.
What's that?
That's that yellow thing right there. Okay, let me get this cleaned up and then slide her in. Well, something's not right. Somebody who ever framed this house did not do a great job. And I could tell, you know how I could tell that was going to do that? When I was doing the floors, I pulled the number from there and I pulled the number from there. And that number over here was like 3/4 inch longer out. It angles out. It was longer over here. That's why that is like that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I think I'm probably going to have to get some type of backsplash. I'm sure they sell plain white backsplashes, probably custom this size. And just put it here, and that way I can cover that up and you won't see it as much. But I think it's pretty nice. I think it looks good. Let me see if I can get this plumbing hooked up, and then I will have to just undo it, and because I still have to refinish that valve and paint that, but at least I can make sure that it's going to work. What's up, bub? That's my son. He hates being on camera. Okay, so I don't have the water hooked up yet because I don't have everything in place exactly, but that's where she's going to go, and it's hooked up. So I guess let's see if she leaks. Okay, you ready? Watch. Or if it drains. It looks like it's pitching. I hope so. I don't see anything leaking, do you?
I don't see anything.
Let's try this side. I don't know. I'm super stoked I got all that in like that. Alright, so with this, day 4. Day 4. Floor's done. I got a second patch on my hole back there. I got the vanity up here, the vanity cut, all the plumbing fixed where I think it's going to go. So now, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is buy some lines for the water. I got to find out how long I need. I need to pull this thing back out, sand down the wall, paint it, put the box back in, find the stud, screw it in, and then put the top on. Now, I am going to Lexel the top down, but I'm not going to do it yet because I need to get a backsplash for this, and I don't know how that's going to work, so I don't want to make it permanent. So I'm just going to stick it in there for now and get it all hooked up, and then once I get the backsplash, you know what I'm going to do, final one, I will then Lexel it and make sure that it's stuck permanently. Okay, so my first thought was I was not going to put this in permanent, but you know what? I might as well because it is what it is. I mean, once I get all the plumbing hooked up and the faucets and everything hooked up, I'm not going to want to take this thing back out. So I'm going to take this top back off. I'm going to put some Lexel around the edge. I'm going to put some Lexel on the back edge of this so that it sticks to the wall good. And it's going to be permanent, so let's stick it. Alright, got quite a highway going under there with all these lines, but it is what it is. I'm trying to keep them up out of the way as much as possible and make sure they're not in the way of my drain pipe. I did finally find my torpedo, so let's put that on this and see what's going on. It's not much. It's not much at all, but it is definitely pitching down a little bit. Okay, so it's doing what it needs to do. Okay, I got that one hooked up and it's pitching a little bit more, so I think I can turn this hot water on. Guess I can turn this one on too. So to be honest, I'll probably never get a backsplash. So I don't want water getting back behind the countertop there against the wall. So I'm gonna hit it with some Clean Seal from Sashco. Great for kitchens and baths. End of day 5. Again, remember 3, 4, and 5 are after I work a full day with the Perkins. So day 5, what do we got? We got mirrors, we got faucets. Remember, we now have the cold because I'm missing one of the things. We got all the plumbing hooked up. I got paper, toilet paper. I got towel bar. I got another towel hook. I got shower curtain rod. So I think, oh, and I got the shelf put back up. I think all it's missing is baseboard. And then I had to rip this trim off to put that floor in because it just was not going. So I got some more 1x4. I'm doing 1x4 around there. And the trim, and I got that piece to go on the bathtub there. And I think at that point, it's done. Okay, last day in the bathroom. I don't know what day it is, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know, but I forgot anyways. But hey, last day in the bathroom. Got it totally finished up today. I got that piece of PVC molding around the tub. Got that Lexelled in there nice and good. I got all the baseboard in. I got it actually caulked with my big stretch and painted. I got the door trim up. Got that all done. And I think everything is good to go. So anybody want to see the final reveal? After I say, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out huge. Smash that like button. Hit the bell. You get notifications of upcoming videos. And again, like always, I love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.